Hi and welcome back to my channel. Here I am sitting by my bed again. I'm gonna have to find a new position to film soon. I am pretty sure I look super pale and the red doesn't help, but that's natural lighting. So today I wanted to talk about a topic which I haven't seen so many talk about, but it's been on my mind recently, and I was gonna write a post about it, but I feel like as I'm doing this whole YouTube thing now, I might as well just make a film talking about it. It's easier to share my thoughts when it's in video as well. So the topic today is losing exercise motivation. I would call myself a exercise lover. I have, for the majority of my life, always enjoyed exercise. It has always been a part of my daily routine and my life. It's also a part of my treatment for my cystic fibrosis, where I do need to do cardio for the sake of my lungs and my health. Of course, everyone needs to exercise for the sake of the health, but because of my illness, it's, I guess, a little extra important. A bit about my exercise background then. I have grown up in a family where we've always worked out in some way. My mom is a yoga teacher. I did do children's yoga and I went for walks, not always willingly, and I enjoyed jumping on the trampoline, and I got into basketball. I enjoyed that when I was 12, 13, but then from the ages 13 to 15, 16, I did have an unhealthy relationship with exercise, where I did it out of guilt, for compensation for eating. I exercised to cope with my anxiety, and it was just an unhealthy relationship with exercise, where I felt very, very guilty if I didn't exercise. I did far too much exercise. I didn't always enjoy it. It was because of hate, anxiety, trying to control my body, and yeah, compensation for eating. So then when I was in recovery from my eating disorder, I wasn't allowed to exercise, but I did do it secretly, and trying to find a balance wasn't easy. Then anyways, fast forward to when I was declared healthy from an eating disorder, 2012. I began working out at the gym 2012. From the years 2012 to 2014, I tried to find a balance with exercise, but I also fell into this sort of fitness bubble where I did a little too much exercise than maybe was needed or was sustainable. I think I had a period where I did 6 to 10 workouts a week, which was both running and then strength training at the gym. Also did some HIIT, high intensity interval training. I did enjoy it. I felt healthy. I was eating enough to sustain that form of exercise. But when I look back now, I think it wasn't sustainable, so I don't know how healthy it was. 2013, I began strength training. I began with body pump and circuit training, and then 2014 I began doing my own strength training at the gym. 2015 I focused more on running, and I did my first half marathon then. But I did so much training for my half marathon that after, I think I did in total 7 or 8 races that summer as well, so it was a lot of running, and after that my body and mind was like, no, I can't run, I'm just exhausted. So then I went back to focusing on strength training, and at the same time, 2015, 2016, I fell into a depression that just got worse. I felt very tired, unmotivated, so I did drag myself to the gym maybe 3 to 5 times a week, depending, but it was just sort of, I went there, I did it, went home. There wasn't so much energy or motivation for it. It was just a way to get myself out of the house. And of course, exercise does help with depression, to feel better. But then from 2016, or autumn 2016, I moved then to my university city where I live now. I started a new gym and I was starting to feel better from my depression, so I did get my exercise motivation back, which lasted sort of a year, to summer 2000 or sometime around 2017. But then this past year, from 2017 to 2018, I have pretty much just lost my motivation, especially for the gym. I love working out, or I love going for walks and being out in nature, and I do like being active. I just haven't been motivated for the gym at all. And I know you might think, you know, okay, who cares? You're still active, you can still do other things. But I have dragged myself to the gym a few times a week anyway, but pretty much just done the same thing over and over. I haven't felt motivated. I've had some periods where I felt great, I made progress, I felt strong, but for the past 1.5 years it's like I've gone 2 steps forward, 1 step back. I've had energy, but I just haven't been mentally motivated. I haven't wanted to push myself, I haven't wanted to make progress. I haven't known if I want to focus on strength or cardio. Because I haven't felt motivated, I have also stopped doing cardio basically. I've gone for walks and that, but that's more therapeutic walking. Because I've stopped doing cardio, that has affected my lung health, my cystic fibrosis. So it's been harder to breathe. And then because it's been harder to breathe, it's been harder to get back into cardio. So it's been this kind of dark circle where if I don't do cardio, I can't breathe, and because I can't breathe, it's even harder to start doing cardio again. So then I'm just kind of focused on strength. I haven't been training for a goal. I haven't been training for a race or wanting to get better or stronger or wanting to change my appearance or anything. So I've just kind of worked out for health, done whatever I wanted to. Sure, you know, I'm staying relatively healthy, but I haven't had that determination or motivation to work out. And I mean, that's not so strange considering I've been going to the gym for 6 years now, almost daily, or at least several times a week. And I know many think, you know, going to the gym 3 to 5 times a week is completely normal, that's healthy, that's the kind of recommended. So I'm not saying anything about that. But coming from a background where I have always enjoyed working out, I've always enjoyed going to the gym, I've always been motivated, or 90% of the time I've been motivated. And I've had this identity as the fitness girl, the cardio girl, or the runner and that. So this past years, it has kind of been an identity crisis thing where it's been like, okay, I'm not working out so much. I can't call myself a runner anymore because I don't really run. I haven't really been going to the gym. I've been really unmotivated for it, so I can't really call myself an exercise gym rat or gym bunny as I was known in high school and that. It's so hard to explain, and I know that it can be taken the wrong way, but for me it's been this kind of thing where, you know, I can't identify myself as the gym rat anymore with a runner, and it's felt so strange to not be motivated for something I've always loved, and just feeling like, you know, I don't see a lot of people talk about it, that they lose motivation. You know, you see people, or a lot of fitness people online, and they say, you know, oh, just go to the gym, you know, you never regret a workout, even if you're unmotivated, just go anyway. And I get that, because sometimes I have just forced myself to the gym, knowing that, you know, I will feel better, I won't regret it, and I don't regret it, but I haven't gotten my motivation back, even if I force myself to go to the gym. The next day I'm just like, I don't want to go back, or I don't want to go to the gym today. So why am I talking about this? I think it's important to talk about, but as I mentioned, I have been working out almost daily at the gym for 6 years, and it's not so strange that I have lost my motivation, and I am not going to feel bad about it. I'm not going to feel guilty, and at the moment I feel like I do want to freeze my gym card, which is really weird for me to even think about. Going to the gym has just been part of my daily routine. It's been part of, you know, who I am, my identity as well. Like, going to the gym, it's something I love. And this, some people may think, you know, when you lose your interest in something you love, it can be a sign of depression and things, but it isn't. I don't feel bad, I just don't feel motivated, and my motivation hasn't come back from going to the gym. I do want to start. I think most of all I just need to find a new form of training and exercise, but I also feel that right now I just want to focus on cardio. I want to focus on running. I want to get my cardiovascular health back. Right now my cardiovascular health sucks. I've been trying to get back into running again, but it's like 5 kilometers max, which is also kind of disheartening because I compare to my old self who could run like 15 kilometers non-stop. I could run a half marathon. When I was training, I ran a half marathon every weekend for like a month or something, and that isn't optimal for training a half marathon, and that was the reason I kind of burned out afterwards. So my goal is just to, I'm not going to force myself to the gym anymore because I don't think that helps, and I'm not going to compare to my old self. It just go for walks, go for runs, like a 20-minute HIIT in session or a high intensity training session is, you know, that's fine. It doesn't have to be like an hour, and I have no problem resting, you know. I can take a day off on that. I do usually go for a walk or do some form of physical activity for the sake of my lungs and because it makes me feel good, but you know, if I don't have time, I don't feel motivated or whatever, I skip working out. That's no problem. This was just something I wanted to talk about, and I know that many maybe can relate to this. Many can feel bad that something they love, something that is a huge part of them, a passion, and then suddenly they just can't force themselves to work out, or they don't enjoy it anymore. And there's no problem in that. There's, you know, there's other forms of exercise, or maybe you just need to take a week or a month off, and there's nothing wrong with that. How I look at it is that I have my whole life to work out, and I'm thinking about the longer perspective. That, you know, even if I take a month or two where I don't work out so much, I don't go to the gym, you know, or I don't strength train, I'm not suddenly going to become unhealthy. Like, I can work out in other ways. Maybe that's all I need. I just need to take a month or two off and just find my passion and motivation again. I don't really know where I'm going with this. As usual, I haven't structured what I'm going to say or planned it. I just wanted to talk and make this video. Maybe you can relate, and if you can, leave a comment down below. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and yeah. Sorry for another long talking video.